guys.
What up?
Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're doing more of a sit-down video. I know that's 2 videos in a row, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be reacting to old messages from like a year ago. So basically, what I did is I just went through my Snapchat and I like took screenshots.
Dang, you screenshot a lot.
No, I just screenshot some of our messages, like our funny conversations. I have like a variety, so I have like ones where we're like arguing, ones where he's like being lovey.
She was never that. Oh, sorry.
So we're just gonna like read them off and kind of like say what we think. Who wants to go first?
You do.
All right. So my first one is October 18th, 2017.
Oh, you went back that far?
Okay, so if you guys watched our Draw Our Life, like what our love story is, like in the beginning, when we were drawing it out, I told you that there was a time where Austin and I were super close to talking, and then we cut it off because we got in a big argument. There was 2 reasons why, and I have both of them. So this is one of them, because he's over dramatic. October 18, 2017, I texted him and I said, stop being mad at me. And he left me on open, and I texted him again. I said, stop. He said, why are you so mean? And I said, I'm actually not, so... And he said, I literally said to stop, and you smacked me in the side of my face in my ear, and that is what made me shitty. I said, okay, and he said, yeah. And I remember this day so clear.
I can actually, like, go back and remember what...
I wasn't even smacking you, though. I was literally flicking your ear.
Dude, that hurts. If you flick me again, I'm gonna fight you.
So, yeah, that was one of the reasons why.
Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, since you went back that far, I went back a little further. I went to the 12th of October. And this is me trying to slide into the DMs hard as all get out. Alright, so we were talking at school that day, and I asked her if she would stop and grab me.
Wait, hold on. Pause just for a second. We also mentioned in my video that I did half days at a school, so I would be at my career center in the morning, and then I would have like an hour break, and then I would go to River Valley. So this is why he texted me.
Like, she wasn't at school yet, and like I was the day before we talked, and I told her what my favorite candy was. I was low-key sliding in DMs, but it wasn't smooth at all. I said, these are the things that I'm talking about, like the candy, and it's like the Sour Punch straw things, like the super sour things. But and she said, all right, I'll try, because I was really wanting them that day.
I went to the Meyer gas station, didn't find them, and I went all the way to Walmart to get this kid Sour Punch straws and a water because he wouldn't even walk his 2 lazy feet down to the cafeteria to buy a water.
I don't care. Alright, your turn.
Okay, my next one. Oh, part 2 of the argument. This has some names mentioned in it, so I'm just going to like change the names. So we'll change the girl's name to...
Ashley.
Ashley. Okay. He texted me on October 24th, 2017 and said, why do you guys hate on Ashley? I said, who said that? He said, come on now, I've seen the messages. I said, and? Question mark. He said, why do you guys act so mean towards her? I said, if you had to be around her, you'd understand. But for now, it's irrelevant, so. He said, no, it isn't. She is a good friend of mine, and I don't like people being rude. She hasn't done anything to you, and to even have thought that she would sabotage someone's assignment is just dumb. Why would she want to ruin someone's grade like that? I said, you sound dumb. You don't know anything, with a winky face. And he said, what you said to her yesterday sounds dumb. What do you mean? I said, do you know what happened? Question mark. Do you know how she treats me? Question mark. Now you sound dumb, in all capital letters. He said, you're childish for even thinking she wanted to ruin someone's grade like that. I said, I'm not about to sit here and argue about what I said because everything I said was relevant to the situation. She doesn't need to be showing people my messages. You still don't know everything that happened. It isn't the only thing that she's done to someone on the team. I said what I said and I'm not going to take it back. Get out of here if you want to go side with her even when you don't know the background. Bye. Austin said, she didn't show me, so before you confront her about anything, get your facts straight. I said, but you said, I saw the messages, so who did you see them from? He said, crazy how fast things travel. Let's put it that way. I said, you're so right, with 2 hearts, being so sarcastic.
You petty.
So, yeah.
Right.
That was the 2 things that led us up to, like, not talking for, like, 2 months. But
here we are.
it was all for better reasons.
God's got a plan. All right, my turn. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna start where the first thing we ended up really even saying to each other, like over like text or anything, after like that day that we were arguing was October 24th. So October, November, I posted something on my story in December, and she swiped up. And I save everything on Snapchat. This is how I know we didn't say anything on Snapchat, because I save everything. And she slid up on my story and just said, ew. She was trying to slide back in DMs. Don't let, she ain't fooling nobody. And then on December 10th, I posted on my story. This is definitely at her. I should have added her. But it says, wish I had that special someone. I swear I would treat you right, and I'm loyal AF. Just waiting for her. Let's not forget Christmas is coming. That's so cringy. So stupid. And then she slid up with like rolling eye emojis and then like laughing faces. And I said, I'm just saying, like, kind of sucks moving back because you don't really build a relationship with anyone. And then she said the B word, potty mouth. And
okay, pause for a second.
What?
Let's just say that that was literally my next messages that I was gonna read. Like, I'm reading them from my phone right now.
yeah, and then I said what? She said, don't even try that. I said, no, for real, why did you call me that? And then at this point, I really knew she had a thing for me, because why else would she say that? And she says, because I'm mad. I said, why are you mad, though, Destiny? She said, trying to talk about finding a relationship. I said, I am, for real. And then she sent the rolling eye emojis. And this is my biggest pet peeve that she does, is she always sends those stupid rolling eye emojis. It's so annoying. And then I said, are you implying that it should be with you? God, I was throwing so many hints that I liked her. She wasn't catching on, obviously. And then she said, I don't know, I'm implying. And then, like, she sent more rolling eye emojis, and I was just getting pissed, so... And I said, Destiny, what are you trying to say? She said, honestly, have no clue. I said, well, what does the rolling eye emoji mean?
And I didn't answer. I left one open.
Yeah, what a hater.
Okay, my turn. Oh, this is gonna cause some drama.
Oh,
It'll be
God.
okay. Austin was just trying to be a little bitch. So, we were talking about, like, he was trying to get me to hang out with him, but, you know, I was, like, not trying to have that. So he was trying to get me to go to a movie with, like, him and, like, 10 other guys. And I was not about to do that. I was not about to go to a movie by myself. Like,
I tried to get your friend to go.
Okay, so he said, or I said, I should have just came to the movie because I'm not going to school tomorrow. He said, you should have. And I said, I'm mad. And then he said, it would have been fun hanging out with you. And I said, I'm sad. But they went to the movie after a game, so it was like gonna be like, I think you guys had like 11:30.
I didn't get home until 3 o'clock in that morning.
Yeah, so something like that. And then him trying to be petty, he was like, "LOL, saw your boo at the game," talking about my ex-boyfriend. And I said, stop. And he said, what? I'm just saying. And then I put like the depressing emojis, like those little things. And then he said, Destiny, be honest. And I said,
I was about to do this one. Son of a...
He said, Destiny, be honest. And I said, what? And he said, when Gracie, which is one of our friends, when Gracie said she was trying to set me up with someone, what were you thinking? And I said, I don't know what I said. I just put like the rolling eye emoji or whatever.
I hate
And I said, stop. You don't need anybody when you have a BFF like me. With
Alright,
a winky
be honest.
face.
Be honest. He was trying to say...
I don't know. Like, I seriously don't. I don't even remember Gracie, like, texting you. I don't know. But I said, you don't need anybody when you got a BFF like me with a winky face. He said, no, be for real. I said, I am. You got me with, like, a sad face. He said, what does that mean?
That's
I
a
said,
sad face?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I thought it was
I said, what does that mean? Or he said, what does that mean? And I said, I'm all yours. No girlfriends for you. He said, why is that, Destiny? I said, because that's when I start to lose you, or when all of your other friends come into place, then you just ignore me. He said, if I do that, I'm sorry, Destiny, but I don't want to lose you either. Destiny, I feel like I can be more open about shit with you than anyone. And I said, good spill to me, but I feel the same. And then he said, oh, that's the next one. So, basically, he was just trying to find out if I actually liked him or not. And I was just trying to play hard to get.
You were playing hard to get at it. Okay, but then who played hard to get for real, for real? This kid.
Your turn.
Oh, okay. You're... Alright, this one's gonna start something. Alright, December 15th. I don't even know. I must have said something to you or whatever. Sent a Snapchat. You said, oh. I said, yeah, why you say it with so many H's? She said, I don't know, like IDK. I said, oh, you should have came. And it was about a girls' game. That's what it was. And this is the Ontario game because it says those two names. I said, oh, you should have came. She said, who'd you go with? I said, Kitchen, and this is Alex.
Ashley Part 2.
Yeah, we're naming her Ashley Part 2. She said, hot, no. I said, what and why?
The Ashley Part 2 was someone who really got in the middle of our relationship. And I just did not like it at all.
She didn't like her.
So whenever he wanted to make me mad, he would just go to a girl's game with this girl. And
I swear to God, I never did that intentionally.
Ride 45 minutes away with this girl.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
And he wasn't even going to tell me about it. His best friend ratted him out.
I didn't even, like, at that point, I didn't realize how much you hated him. Alright, anyway. I said, Kitchen and Ashley Part 2. She said, no. I said, what? And why? And she said, not with her. I said, LOL, what? You don't like her? And then...
we started a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, we started a whole nother conversation. Anyway,
So he basically tried to get me to come to this game, and it would be like 2 guys, 2 girls or whatever, but like me and a girl I don't get along with, and then him and his best friend.
If you ever call him my best friend again, you're right. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's pretty cool.
Okay, my turn. Oh, Austin was big time trying to slide in right here.
Oh, God.
Don't look. I'm just kidding.
Alright,
he texted me, he said, to be honest, I don't want any of these girls at our school except for one. I said, who? He said, she got this reddish hair, it looks so good, and she makes me laugh. At the time, I had red hair. Makes sense. So I put, like, you know, my basic rolling eyes emoji.
They can see it. I can see it.
Rolling eyes emoji. And he said, heart eyes, heart. I said, you're only saying that because you're with all of your friends. And he said, Destiny, why would I do that? I'd rather them not look at my conversation. I said, true. He said, Destiny, for real, though. I said, what? He said, oh.
Oh, here, I got you, because I'm literally right by them.
I don't know.
Right here.
Destiny, for real, though. I said, what? And he said, you do mean a lot to me. I didn't see what you said again. And I said, good. He said, anyways, how was your day? Blah, blah, blah. On and on and on.
We went on with another conversation. This is the night of that movie. And I was with all my friends or whatever at the movie theater. And she thought that I was saying that because I was with him. But here we are. But anyway, and then that conversation just ended up in like me telling her that she was going to bed. So I just told her good night and stuff like that. My turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
My next one's cringy.
I gotta go on. Anyway, it says... I said, Destiny, I think you look fine. Because she said, oh, this conversation started at like, alright, so first, I sent this picture to her. I said, can this be us? And no, I don't know the 2 people in it. It's just random people. And I said, can this be us? And she says, no, I'm not that skinny. I said, LO, sure you are. And I said, Destiny, I think you look fine. And then I sent her, this is a picture of me at one of our games or whatever. And I was like looking over. It was like after a foul. I fouled the kid, obviously. But, and I was like just looking over and I said, me when I see Destiny tumble because she was a cheerleader. I'm so cringy.
And I sent winky faces.
And then she just sent winky faces back, and that's how that one ended.
Alright, my turn.
You don't have many more.
Okay, next one. I remember this one. We were on our way home from a game. I'm pretty sure it was like the Shelby game or something. I don't know. And we were about to go out to eat afterwards, and Austin was just complaining because his ankles hurt so bad. So he said, my I think ankle hurts. These ankle braces are ass. I said, I'll rub your ankles with a laughing face and a heart. He said, killing myself, that made me cringe. And I sent laughing faces. He said, LOL, if you were looking for me to say that I'll rub your back, you got shit effed up. And I said, darn, with a sad face. And then on the same thing, later that night, I texted him and I said, thank you for a fun night. Thanks for the back rubs and thanks for paying for me even though I told you not to, because we continuously argued over who was gonna pay.
But who ended up paying? This guy.
And who went broke?
This guy. Alright, my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, right here, I got one. It said, alright, so I guess this was around the time, it's like December 16th is what it says. It says, gonna cry. She said, gonna cry if you keep leaving me unopened. I said, don't cry, cutie. She said, so needy. And then she was talking about herself with like crying faces. And I said, I'm okay with that. And listen, this is where I think I realized that you hated the word okay. Like, she makes me spell out O-K-A-Y instead of just okay.
Like this video, I'm playing with a fragrance thing. Like this video if you think that is so annoying when a guy says okay. Like,
it's so
okay.
much faster though. Alright, anyway.
I don't care.
Anyway, I said, I'm okay with that. And she said, don't leave me unopened, because I'm pretty sure I left her unopened literally 2 seconds after she said it the first time. And I said, okay, gorgeous. And we weren't dating at this time. We like just now started talking 6 days ago. I was like flying. But she said, what's up? I said, nothing, just playing games and thinking about the game tomorrow. She said, fun. I said, oh, guess so. But what you doing? I said, sleeping. Or no, I said, LO, I guess so, but what you doing? And she said, sleeping. I said, LOL, then I'll leave you alone. And then she sent no with like 4 no's, so you know she was trying to talk to me. I said, okay, then I won't. And then, I don't know what, I said what, like back to back.
We start like random conversations out of nowhere sometimes.
She says, I must have gave her an attitude, because she says, hey, ass, no need for any attitude. I said, sorry, just...
I just got 100 points hung on my head.
This is clear for it. We got smacked by 40 points, and they scored 101 points. So, that was like...
And I told him to shut up.
That's what it was. In the hallway. I saw you after our game in the hallway, and you like said something to me about the bus.
I did.
And I said, I don't know. And like, was
yeah,
being a dick.
I said, sit behind me, because on the bus, like, the older people got to sit in like the back, and the basketball players got to sit in the front. So I told him, I'll sit in the far back seat, you sit in the first basketball seat, and we can talk. And he said, I don't know what he said, but it made me so mad.
I was a dick. I do remember that. I was so mean.
I don't even know, but it was mean.
And I said, sorry, just shitty that I just got 100 points hung on my head. And that was because we literally got smacked by 40 points at Clear Fork. So we still had an hour drive back. That's bad.
All right.
And I think that's done for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have one more.
Yeah.
So, this was more of like on the lovey side of messages. I remember we had a really big heart-to-heart. This was like probably December 18th. So like 2 days ago, a year ago, kind of. I know we had a really big heart-to-heart. I opened up to him and I talked about like my past relationships and stuff like that. I said, I never talk about my feelings, so when I do, I feel so lifted. I'm proud of myself for saying all of that. You're literally the sweetest thing ever.
Backstory?
Crazy how things change. Just kidding.
I'm not kidding.
You're so sweet.
Backstory, though, she was talking about, like, her past relationship real quick, and there was, like, a super long message about it, so that's why she said...
And then he said, Mama raised me right. Granted, she wasn't a single parent, but she really has been the only one there for me. So I like to say I'm a mama's boy. I'm kind of proud to say it. She is by far my everything. So, Austin's mom, I hope you're watching this because he was super nice to you.
Probably not.
I said, you're amazing. Keep doing you and making her proud. He said, oh, well, I really do try and thanks, but I'm not nothing special. And that's all. And then he said, all right, good night, Destiny. Glad we could talk about personal stuff, get things off our chest. I trust you, and I hope you trust me. Good night. I said, me too, honestly. I feel better that I actually let you know what was happening and that I wasn't just leading you on, if anything. And I do trust you as long as you just trust me and trust that I need some time before I rush. Good night. All right.
God.
This is my princess puppy dog, Lacey.
And her breast stinks.
She wanted to be a part of our YouTube video. Maybe she'll be the reason we become famous.
Hopefully. You give me a favor,
all right,
do something crazy.
She's out of breath now. Alright, so that was our reacting to old messages video. It's crazy. A lot of stuff can change in like 1 year. Not even bad things, just in general, like...
Just the way we
calm
act.
down. Just the way we act, yeah, like he said. A lot of things change, but...
A lot of things change, but some things don't.
It's all for a reason. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, turn on our post notifications, hit that little bell thing, get alerted when we post more videos, and yeah, leave a comment. Hopefully no hate comments because those are already kind of annoying, but you kind of live and you learn, so Leave comments on what we can do to improve. Also, disclaimer, we are filming on my iPhone 7 right now because we both needed our phones.
Right here.
For like messages off of our Snapchat. So we're filming on my iPhone 7 right now. So if the quality isn't as good as like it has been recently, that is why. Still loving my new phone in case anyone was wondering. I like literally show it off to everyone. I'm like,
mine's better because the picture in the back.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks guys.
Peace.